suggest, I'll show you some other time vertical align when we talk about the padding and margins, then vertical align comes into picture. And let me use word spacing for this paragraph. So I'll say word spacing. So again, word spacing is a number, so let's take 20 pixel. So you see here 20 pixel has been a bit what do you call disturbing, but still, yeah, this is for experimentation. So let's go ahead and use 20 pixels, and that is it. Let's say word spacing, and what we got direction. Direction is pretty useless, but you guys can just have that experiment done by yourself if you want. Yeah, we have one more thing here. It's called text decoration. Let's see. So inside the paragraph, okay, I'm opening a class. Actually, I did not discuss about two tags which are div and span, but keep your eyes or ears open. I say, just ask me if you got any questions. But these two are just any other tags which has no purpose, but they are vastly used. I'll tell you what's the purpose of these tags. But up to now, yeah, just think that span is a tag. So I'm applying a class, say inside first paragraph, let's say. So for this, the inside first paragraph. Okay, so what we do here is, let me say the text decoration is, let's say line through. Let's use line through. We have already seen this particular attribute while we are discussing about HTML. So yeah, I'll talk about those particular things. So let me just remove this word spacing. It's kind of not good looking. So I remove the word spacing. I'll do this. Now you guys can see that span tag which I have given, it's this line through, will just strike it off. That's what line through does. It's again, we have a tag called strike or s, which does the same purpose. But I told you that day, like we can achieve this particular thing using CSS too. So this is what I can do. And let's say one more here. Let's see here. I use one more span here. Okay, this span is nothing but a general tag. No need to worry about it. They are used. I'll tell you why they are used pretty soon. So class equal to here. So I'll say it's called general public license, right? So I'll say license or important. I'll say important. Okay. So for the important classes always starts with a dot. Remember this. So I'll say for all the important items, I'll say I'll give a background. I'll just like a marker. I'll mark it using yellow. I guess the yellow is red and green combination. So let's say FF00. Maybe this works. And I'll say they're underlined. Let's say important things are underlined. So I'll say text decoration is underlined. So let's go back here, refresh. Now you can see here they're underlined and applied a background. So this is like class important. So now wherever I give this class as important, what it does is like it applies that particular style. Let's say again, there is again GNU general public license here. So I say span class equal to important, important span. So let's see what happens. I gave one more class important. So wherever there's an important, this guy just applies those stylings to wherever this selector is applied. Okay, so that is about, again, yeah, let's talk about the vertical align now. How do we do this vertical align? How do I show an example to you guys? Let's say let's take this version 2. Okay, this 2. So what I say is for this 2 right here, I use a span and I'll say class equal to, I'll say version or number. Let's say number. So what is my requirement here is wherever there is a number, display it as a superscript. Okay, So number, let's say vertical align is super. So let's see what happens. Now you can see here what it does is like it pushed 2 to the upside. So version 2 of the license. I want again let's put one more here, a number here without. Okay, by the side of without I give span and I'll say class equal to number and I'll say 1 here. So let's see what happens over here. Now you can see here, again, whenever I use this class, it makes that particular text as a superscript. That's how the vertical align does. And I can use, I can just, the benefits of using classes. I did not speak about these benefits. Right, right. So the benefits of classes is like, now I want to change. Now the client has come to me and said, hey, don't display the numbers as superscript. I want them to display as subscripts. So what do? I just go here to the class and say, hey, okay, client told me that don't display as a superscript, but instead display as subscripts. Now I'll go ahead, refresh, and see, you can see here I become subscript. So that's where the classes are used. Like you do not have to go to every location and change the values there. All you gotta do is declare classes, declare styling, declare rules, and then tomorrow come back and change your values. That's what that's how it works. So he says like, I don't want the redistribute to be striked off. I want overline. I want a line above it. So I just go here and I say overline. So I refresh this. Now you can see here overline. That's it. It's pretty simple. So that's where the the classes or the selectors come very useful. If I have to use inline styles, like for instance, I want the same styling here, but inline styles I have to write the code twice. It's redundancy. Instead, I can just name the classes and just apply the these things. Okay, and again let's use one more vertical align. Maybe I don't know how do we do it, but yeah, you just let's just stop the vertical align thing here. So you guys have any questions here regarding the text formatting? I can just answer your queries. What have you got there? Did we miss anything? Line height. Oh, I'm sorry, we missed the line height. Okay, what is line height? Line height is something you see the gaps between the lines. This is the first line, this is the second line. There is a small gap between these two guys. That is nothing but the line height. Line height is nothing but the distance between two consecutive lines is line height. So let's see what line height does. So where is our first paragraph? Exactly here. So line height, I say, give me 10 pixel line height, I say. So now you see here 10 pixel line height compressed it. So I want 10 pixel line height. Let me say I want a 20 pixel line height to make it more beautiful. Yeah, it's good, works better. So I can go ahead and say, oh no, I want pretty bigger line height. So I say, see, line height. So this is how the line height works. So you guys got any questions? I just stop there and answer your queries, or I'll move on to links. So links is so fascinating. It's fantastic. So any questions, just show them. So let's go ahead and open a new file here, and again the doc type. You guys can see my screen, right? Doc type HTML, then HTML. Oops, there's a mistake here, and oops, indentation. Head. So inside the head, there goes the title. And the title here is Tutoslive CSS Links styling. So then here's the body. So we'll straight away jump into the links actually. Let me use lists and links together. Let's see how does they work. So I've discussed this before. Most pretty much time I'll be using UL. Whenever I say list, I'll be using only ULs because that's how I was programmed. I say I mean I find UL more friendly because there are no numbers in there. There are only bullet points and squares and this. So that's it. That's why I like ULs for some reason. Okay. So li here. So inside this li, let me open a link here. So yay href. So today we'll just use our internal links. Internal links in the sense like external links are something which are outside this particular domain. Internal links are nothing but which are inside this particular domain. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and use only internal links. Like say what files we got here. I have text format.html. So I'll say text format. So the link is text format.html. So I'll say CSS links.html. Okay, this is CSS links.html, and we'll use one more link. So, li inside the li. So li here, li is the list item. We have discussed this before, and yay href equal to I'll say a. So what is the other file we got? We got tables2.html. So I'll say tables2.html, and I'll write here tables just like movies, tables2, or what do you call it? What is that movie which has two? Golmaal 2? Whatever. I don't know exactly. I'm not so familiar with Bollywood movies. Cool. So href equal to, what is the other file we got here? Let's take this tutoslive.html. Tutoslive.html. I'll say this is gonna be tutoslive. Fine. This is okay. So let's just go there and see what it got there. Fine. This is what we got here. All the links. Okay. So let me just copy this here and come back to Chrome. My default browser is Firefox. So great. So this is all. Now what I want to do is, like, I did not like these underlines which are under the links. So I'm kind of like, hey, just go ahead and take these underlines, please. So what I can do here is I go ahead and do style. So just now we have discussed about the text decoration. You guys remember? Text decoration, I line through, overline, and underline we have used. There's one more value for the text decoration, which is none, which says do not use any text decoration. So we'll see how it is useful to us. So for a tag, because I want this to be applied on all the anchor tags. So I'll say text decoration. Text decoration. I'll say none. So let's see. You see here, they're gone. So this is not exactly, we are styling links, but this is not related to links actually. It's just a text property which you are using on links. So that's how I made these underlines disappear. Okay. So now coming to the actual styling of the links. Now every link has 4 states. The first state is whenever a link is not visited. It's just, I just written a link over there, but it's not still, it's a fresh link. It's not been visited before. And there is one more state, it's called visited, or let's say, sorry, instead of visited, I'll say hover state, which is like whenever I put my mouse on it. You see here, I'll show it here. This is hover. See, until now the mouse, the cursor is an arrow. Now whenever I hover on it, it becomes to a finger, like prompting me to click. So that's called hover. It's called mouse over. Hover is mouse hover. Whenever I take my mouse over to this link, it's another state. Okay, that's a state. Blue and purple. What is blue and purple? Color changes as well. Yeah, yeah. I did not observe that. Yeah, fine. So there's one more state called, the screen share has been closed. Unfortunately, whenever I hit space, this gets closed. So yeah, there is one more state called active. Active is that state where I just I just hold this. See, it has turned to red. What I'm doing really is I'm just hovered on it and press my left click button on it. So this is active state. So yeah, this link is ready to move over, or I'm ready to go to this particular link. So that is the active state. So whenever the moment I click on it and do not release it, it's called active link. This is what happens. I'm sorry. I'm back. So yeah, you guys understood the active state, I guess. So, and the last one is the visited state. So not visited is a fresh link. I'll write it here using arrows. Hover is nothing but mouse over the link. Active is about to click link. I hope you guys understood what I meant about to click. Like whenever I put my mouse and hold it, it's called active. And visited is that link which is visited previously. So it's not a fresh link. It's not visited. Visited. What's wrong with me? I'm just putting it wrong everywhere. Right. So these are the 4 states, and we can style to all these 4 states. Okay. So let us see how can we do this. So these states can be styled using pseudo classes or pseudo selectors, I say. So pseudo selectors are nothing but these selectors are not really a selector, but these are states. So how do we do it? We put a tag is a tag, and a colon. And what are the state? The first one is the link. Link is nothing but a fresh link. Is a not visited, and then a hover, and then a active, and then a visited. So these are the selectors. These are the pseudo selectors when I can use to style these particular states. Okay, you guys have any questions here? Just answer. I can answer those questions. Sandeep, Chinmay, Arun. I guess Arun and Andrew has no questions because these guys are been engaging. Sandeep, following? Great, fantastic. I'm just checking on it. So let's go ahead and do it. So well, the first one is a link. Okay, there are no special styling. Everything we have done it before. So a link, for this I want a different background. Let's say background be black and the color be white. Let's see how do they look like when I say you see here, and we'll style them very beautifully. As of now, forget about it. So these are links.